turn it on. Ain't that's crazy? I don't know how to do nothing. I can't even turn on a simple light. This won't come on. I don't know what to do. See? I can't even turn on a simple light. There's these little buttons on here. It's plugged up. I'm always running late. What's going on? Hey, can kind of my stuff ain't never together. Somebody always mess with me. Can y'all hear me now? Jeez Louise, man. Oh, let me see about this light now. Well, I got something in my eye. Trying to get this ring light set up. It's nothing done right. Nothing is never done right. I don't have nobody help me do nothing. Hey, low life. This light, it is missing a leg. I ain't trying to put that. Oh, see, I think it has a shortage in it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to have all this together when I come on. I've been doing this forever and I still don't get stuff right. Whew. I feel like I got something in my eye. Today is not the day. Is it messing up for y'all too? Well, y'all internet? Hey, Charles. No, you swerved your way into bed last night, Charles. I don't know what to say or what to do. Ooh. What the heck? I let it go. It went out. Oh, for real, it's buffering. Maybe I should go off and come back on because I don't know why it's buffering. Feel like it's something in my eye. It came out the plug. It won't stay in the plug. Yeah. A whole 10 minutes of doing nothing. I'm not buffering for you. Okay, what's up, 80s baby? A whole 10 minutes of wasting y'all time. I should have had all this together, which I thought I did. Alright, I'm done. It is what it is. Okay. Hey, everybody. I just feel like I got something in my eye. The day, I feel like a lash. It is just not my afternoon. It is just not my afternoon. It's just not. I don't know if it's lash, it's a piece of coal. What's up, y'all? I apologize. I can't get it together. Hey, Susie. Hey, Chels. Hey, Lowlight. Hey, 80s baby. Hey, kinda, just kinda. Welcome to the live. Y'all, it is on the couch Saturday, way after 2. But, that means a meal is coming your way. Hey! Let's speak on it. Always speak on positivity. I don't know what's up. I had no problems before I came on this slide. Before I decided on getting this slide, I had no issues, no problems, no whatsoever. How's everybody Saturday going so far? How's your holiday weekend? The ads are perfect, but stream is not. See how they do us. Go out low life and refresh. Cause everybody else said they not oh, and hey coffee. That's what I was doing too, Susan. Trying to get this light to come on. But yeah, y'all, welcome to On the Couch. My phone is on the charger. I know I'm running late, and then I get on here and I'm still running late. I'm scared to get back in bed. No lunch today. I don't do lunch. It's raining where you at? Oh, I don't do lunch. I do done. I only did lunch when I was working. I don't do lunch outside of working, and I work from home, so I most definitely don't do lunch. I do breakfast and dinner. And all the bad stuff that you're supposed to do in between, like junk food. Well, not lately, but juice, junk food, and all that stuff. I'm trying to get this to work. But yeah, y'all know we gotta do with everything that's going on. Susie, I got something to tell you real quick. You may have already heard about it. With everything that's going on, we gotta do. We gotta what bow our heads. We gotta give thanks to the man upstairs. Cause I know I didn't do it this morning. So before we get started on conversations and everything that we got going, let's give thanks to this man, the man upstairs. I'd like to thank God for waking us up to spend another day with our family and friends. Cause that alarm clock didn't wake you up. He did. Can I get an amen? Amen. Amen. It's raining. You know what? I like thunder and rain. To me, those are like the calmest days. You can be chilling out and just let it thunder, let it rain. I love the thunder and the rain. I love the thunder and the rain. So, quick FYI. So, I think they deployment here in the DMV with the troops on the ground and everything that's going on, we're supposed to be law and crime and stuff. I think the deployment here is almost up because I think it was only 30 days. But allegedly, what I heard, Susie, they on their way to Chicago and your governor is not happy, baby. I seen a snippet of the CBS News and the interview coming up today with y'all governor. He said he's going to court. Y'all crime rate is down. They showed the statistics. God, I can't even say the statistics on the screen. He said they didn't give them no heads up. They haven't contacted him, haven't contacted local authorities so they could work together. And they talking about by September the 5th, boots going to be on the ground in Chicago for ISIS and for apparently trying to clean up Chicago crime rate. I don't know what's going on, what this administration's up to, what this administration got going on. Yeah, but so heads up, girl. You might be walking around the Chicago streets. You might see a military man with the rifle strapped around their chest, walking around like something about to go down. But yes, yes, honey. I saw the news yesterday. They said by September the 5th, boots on the ground in Chicago. And they saying for the ISIS, so they're going to be deporting. And they saying apparently to low crime rate. But your governor is on it, though. Your governor is on it. He's mad. He upset. He said it's not needed. He said only time that really supposed to happen if the state itself say it needs help and they need National Guard or they need ATF or they need this or they need that. If the state is not requesting it, it's not supposed to be happening. So he ain't talking about going to court. So look out for your news. Watch your streets. They on their way to Chicago. That's all I gotta say. Yes, and cause he ain't having it. Y'all governor, he ain't having it. I saw a partial of his interview, but he got a full blown interview coming up on CBS sometimes today. And y'all governor ain't having it. He's pissed. He's mad. He said it is not needed or warranted. So yeah, so I don't know what they trying to do, what they trying to prove, but yeah. Then quick FYI on the political front, because y'all know I don't do a lot of politics. You know, it is what it is. But he also, as of Monday after the holiday, Kamala Harris detail is gone. He's stopping her detail now by law. Vice president, by law, the vice president is allowed up to 6 months of Secret Service once they're out of office. But before Biden left office, he extended her Secret Service coverage for 18 months. Now it's been 7 months. Apparently, according to the administration, that they did investigation and they feel like Kamala Harris' life isn't in danger. She's about to start a book tour, so they calling off her Secret Service detail. Now they're going about like by law. You only get 6 months once you leave the office. But the former president before he left office, he extended her detail for 18 months. And now it's only been 7. Donald Trump said no, she don't need it. We feel like she ain't in no threat. Secret Service, y'all done. But you know, she ain't complaining. You know, people say that she's legally owned. That somebody mess with her, she know what to do. She's she just she about to do this book tour and everything. But something make me think that sometimes people do things because they don't like people, and because they have power. But at the end of the day, it's all what it is. So like I said, I don't do too much politics, but this is what I heard on the front. When I be on my YouTube and I be seeing things, this is what I heard on the front. So, hopefully, she's out here doing what she doing now that she on her own. Hope the Lord oversee her and protect her and all her endeavors and her travels. That's what I can say. So yeah, some parts of the West and the South are safe, and there's no reason bad as up north, which is I'm from. So yeah, so that's what I heard. That's going on. That's what's going on. By September 5th, possibility boots will be on the ground, allegedly in Chicago. But your mayor is standing up. He's trying to stand up for his people and the rights of Chicago. And then Kamala Harris security detail, probably after the holiday will no longer be. They suspended her security detail even after the former president extended it for 18 months. So there you go. What else we got going on? I don't know. Yeah, we don't need a military in Chicago. They're trained. Yep. Child, we don't know. Just like I said, pay attention. If you live in Chicago, it was a quick information. Just pay attention. Be aware that allegedly by September the 5th, this is supposed to be the next state. Allegedly, this is what I heard. I saw it, Susie. I saw your governor, older Caucasian, gray-haired man, talking to the news about his worries and his reasons why he believed that they're not needed. And he did say that he would most definitely go to court over it. So, yeah. It's something else I wanted to say too, but I don't, like I said, since I'm not clear on politics, a lot of you guys might have heard about it, but it was something else going on with some other African American senator that they trying to get up out of office. I briefly got it, so since I didn't get all the information, I'm not going to speak on it, but it's something else going on too. They trying to get this woman up out of office on some type of charges or something. So I'm not gonna speak on that one because I didn't get all the information, you know. But yeah, but I just thought it was very important that since I know I got some people that live in Chicago who's on my platform, just want to give you guys a heads up. If you haven't seen the news or heard anything, your state probably could be next. They say by September the 5th. Uh, uh, they say I work hard for my money. I don't like it's going on nonsense. Yeah, it is. It is a lot of nonsense going on. But um yeah. But since I don't know too much about her situation, I just know this they trying to force some congressmen or senators or something out of office. But you have to look more into that because I don't even have her name. But like I said, just at the end of the day, y'all, we all just gotta be mindful about what's going on. We gotta all start looking at the news more because with the new administration that we have, we just don't know what ball may drop. We just don't know what ball may drop. And so if we didn't watch the news, I say I'm gonna start looking at the news more because I keep getting stuff secondhand or getting tips and bits from TikTok, YouTube. I want to be able to sit down, look at the news, understanding what I'm hearing and understanding, what's going on and how it affect me as a person, and how it affect people around me. So I say I'm gonna start by digging back into the news. Um, I'm gonna start digging back into the news to see exactly what's going on. But yeah, and I heard this all on CBS News. So yeah, so we'll see. Keep me posted. If you're in Chicago, just let me know. Come September 5th, if that may or may not be happening, but allegedly, that's what they're saying. Um, yeah, I don't watch the news because it's so much going on because I learned so much this last week and watching this news, and I want to talk. We talk about mental health and about families not being families, what people out here doing. Just peeping into the news, I just saw so much stuff going on. About this whole family who was unalived by the father. Nice black family. He unalived his wife, his 8-year-old child, his 10-year-old child that unalived himself, and they was having a funeral, and I forgot what state it was in because I be trying like to get this out my mind. And then I turn the news and it's another a shooting. Some transgender 23-year-old guy shot up some elementary school. He didn't work there. Apparently, he didn't have anybody to go to school there. So why did he choose this school? I think they said something. He used to go to that school when he was younger. So every time I turn the news, it's nothing but tragedy after tragedy, death after death. Someone taking somebody's life and ruining other people's lives. The political world is not going the way we think it should be going. And that's why I try to lay back off the news. And just with me peeping into the news for the last 2 days, I've seen so much tragedy and so much injustice. And I'm just like, and this is why I try to stay out the news. But when you stay out, you're not informed. You're lost. You don't get what's going on around you. You don't know anything. And sometimes it's good to know. Even if it's stuff that you can correct, even if stuff that's out of your even stuff that's out of the state that you live in, just knowing what's going on around the world, sometimes it is important to keep up with certain things. But I was like, when I decided to peep into this, to peep into the news, it was just so much tragedy. And I just feel like, and this is the reason why I don't watch the news. It's a lot of stuff. Mental health is real out here. Unfairness is real out here. And it's like we got to keep on top of things so we can know our next moves or or whoever next moves, how it's going to affect us. And so it's just like you damn if you do, if you damn if you don't. But I'm again, like I said, I'm gonna do my due diligence and peep in there every once in a while when I feel like it's something that I need to know, and peep in there to see what's going on around the world because it's right now it's a lot. It's a lot. And we gotta know how to handle it and stuff like that. It's just so much. So that's all That was my news segment. I think that's pretty good. Like in the opening of the show, just give a brief diagnostics of a new news segment and what's going on, what I seen, what I heard, and allegedly, and and then you do your due diligence and go do your research on the information that I bring to you, because at the end of the day, I could be repeating something wrong. I could not been understanding what I was hearing. I may not been comprehending the situation correctly, but just to throw you out this what I heard, and then you could go do your research and put it all together. So yeah, so cheers to our news update segment of On the Couch. Okay. So, and yeah, everybody got bad areas. I'm not saying. Yeah, Chelsea, I don't bother too much. I know, and that's why I say, and that's why I was like, oh, when I peeped into it, I just saw so much stuff. But we gonna start doing a little news segment update on the couch when we first come on. This is just like a quick update. Oh, and y'all in the celebrity world, y'all want some tea? Okay, in the celebrity world, first of all, y'all know the rumors. Allegedly, Cardi B, y'all know that's my girl. She's supposed to be pregnant. Now she been dropping these little videos and clips in her new song that just came out called Imaginary Player, and everybody is talking in the chats and in the street that Cardi look like she has a baby bump, y'all, but she haven't came out and said it. But allegedly, in some of the comments in the DMs on Instagram, they say when Cardi is usually pregnant in videos, she be rubbing her stomach. So they said in these little tidbits, clips and stuff to this new song, you could see a baby bump. She's been rubbing her hand across her stomach. So they saying she may be pregnant by this football player. We don't know yet. But they said, did Offset accidentally reveal that Cardi may be pregnant? Someone left a statement in the DM saying if Cardi is pregnant, Offset is going to be mad about it and it'll be his responsibility. And he said, and then his reply to that comment was, "You a damn lie." So he left it like that. Would have comment, "You a damn lie," if Cardi was not pregnant? Because he's around her, he sees her, he got to visit them babies. He know a baby bump when he see it, okay? And then y'all, my girl Ciara, she then dropped her new album. Ciara new album is out. She got some of all the old songs on there, but she got two new songs on there, and one song I love called "Dance with Me." I love this song. I checked out the video. Y'all need to check out Ciara new music, y'all. She is really doing the daggone thing. So my thoughts on Cardi B. I don't think that she's pregnant. I think it's them shorts she took, them shots that she took, and she wasn't fully healed. You think? I don't think she pregnant either. And then my whole thing is, at the end of the day, if this woman is pregnant, so what? This woman has millions and millions of dollars that she will not have any trouble supporting her children financially. Her first three babies is by her husband. Okay? Her first three babies by her husband. She's in the middle of going through a divorce. She is now a single woman. She's out here doing what she need to do for herself. And if she did get pregnant, I mean, hey, the person she ended up got pregnant by is a football player, basketball player. I don't know what he is. He's some type of athlete. At the end of the day, he can afford to take care of whatever baby that she have as well. So if she is pregnant, kudos to her. Live your best life. Have your baby while you're young. And stop worrying about her stomach, people, because I ain't worrying about mine. And I got a big one, and I ain't pregnant. I ain't pregnant at all. Okay? So that's what's going on in these Hollywood streets, y'all. Ciara then released and dropped a new album. I think it's doing real well. Our girl, Kudos. Let me give a shout out to K Michelle. It's just been recently revealed that allegedly through all the Instagram snapshots that K Michelle has been doing, she may have that peach, y'all. K Michelle may have a peach. And if you don't know what I mean by K Michelle having a peach, that means she is going to be a HOA, Housewife of Atlanta. New season, recording is in production, and K Michelle apparently been spotted with some of these girls that's from Housewife of Atlanta, taking pictures with Portia, the young lady that's in Atlanta. Who's in Atlanta on here? Who knows anything about what's it called? Slutty Vegan is a franchise in Atlanta. Her and Katie Michelle supposed to be allegedly, no real confirmation, but things have been seen, pictures have been taken. They may got that new peach, and we might be seeing them on HOA. Housewives of Atlanta. I think K Michelle would be a great fit for this show. I stopped watching HOA a long time ago. I picked it up this year because of Brandon, and our girl Cynthia is still on there. She's the only original one, and Portia are the only two original ones that's still on there. The new girls that's on here, I'm still getting to learn them, getting to feel them and stuff. But I think K Michelle gonna come in and rock some stuff up. Cause we got a couple of the sassy honeys on this new HOA, and I can't wait to see what K Michelle gonna do. Cause she's funny, she say sly stuff out her mouth, and you know she's all about getting her bag. And what y'all say? But you could be wrong about Cardi. No, child, Portia and Dino. Well, let me just tell you, if you give a person the right amount of money, they will always, at the end, choose that money over their mental health. Because these shows, to me, is so strenuous on your mental psyche. There is no way I will constantly be on the show unless they really provided me with the money that I need so I could go get some professional counseling when this shit is a wrap and it's ending, it's over. Because honey, the way they be going on here, I need to go sit on somebody's sofa when this shit wrap up. And y'all gonna have to pay me and pay for my therapy. That's the only way y'all get me back on here, okay? And that's the only way they need to bring Nene back. So we got the young lady who owned the Slutty Vegan in Atlanta franchise. I don't know her name. You guys look at her. And we got K Michelle. Now, it say I watched Nene complications when I need a laugh. Yes, Nene got a show too. Everybody stopped watching when Nene left because Nene did carry the show, but Nene was a hot mess too. That's why I think K Michelle gonna be the hot mess, and I think that was a good move on HOA to bring K Michelle in because she's relevant. She out here in these streets. She be on IG, and my girl trying to make it in the country world. Kate just dropped an amazing single called Jack Daniels. Amazing single called Jack Daniels. It's a country song. If y'all into country, y'all need to go check out K Michelle new country song. It's called Jack Daniels. I heard it today for the first time. I think she may have done it. I really love it. As soon as it came on, I was like, oh, this is a country song. K Michelle been trying to get into that country world, country music for a long time, and I think she might have just did it with this song. It sounds so good. I really love that for her. And, she talks about Jack Daniels a lot. When she first was getting started in this business, people always used to ask her, who would you want to represent? Who would you want to get a brand deal with? And she has always said, oh, I would love to get a brand deal with Jack Daniels because that is her liquor of choice. I think Jack Daniels is a whiskey. I don't know. I'm not sure. And, people used to always tell K Michelle, oh, they don't do brand deals. They don't do brand deals. Who got a brand deal with Jack Daniels, y'all? K Michelle. She's the first, not only the first person, the first African American person, first African American woman to get a deal with Jack Daniels. Come on. So, guys, that just let us know that anything that we want to do in this world is possible. You could be an unstoppable person. Get out here, live your dreams, and make your stuff come true. Because if all these other people out here doing it, we could do it too. Yes, and she most definitely, hey, Peachy County, she most definitely deserves it. So that's what's going on in Hollywood from my perspective. I don't know anything else. Oh, excuse me. That is the tea that I got through all these YouTube streets and stuff like that. So that's what's going on. So, y'all. Okay, what's Susie say? I think she's still talking about the troops trying to come down the ground, Susie. Susie say, hasn't lived here in years, and to say the west and the south side is bad is wrong. Some areas are, but not all. I'm from the north side, which is considered good, but there's still some sketchy areas. Okay, about that. Yeah. So yeah. So I gave a quick update when we first came on about a quick what I saw in the news was possibly by September the 5th, allegedly, possibly it will be foots on the ground in Chicago for the next state, but Chicago governor is not having it. He's speaking out against it, but just keep your eyes peeled and you was replying to Coffee question. Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. And if you live in Chicago, just keep abreast on the news. What I was saying earlier, we did a news segment. We just did a celebrity segment. What's going on in Hollywood. Now let's get ready for On the Couch. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Uh, oh, yes. Chelsea, I got nothing. but it's Saturday. It's Labor Day weekend. I'm in the house. I'm chilling. I don't have no plans to be cooking, to be doing nothing. Just sit around. Probably grab me a drink or two. No, I'll tune in tonight. Cause we be back here. I'm gonna try to come on like at 7 tonight. I think I'm gonna try to come on about 7 tonight, y'all. So make sure your notifications on. For our music and bad karaoke. Oh, what's for dinner tomorrow? Um, Jackson wanted some chicken. I am so tired of chicken. But like I told you, I don't fry chicken a lot. But I'm be doing that chicken fried steak. So I'll be live tomorrow. Because remember somebody asked me to do chicken fried steak and they asked me to deliver rice. I did deliver a rice video. So I ordered the cube steak. Because when you do chicken fried steaks, you got to get that cube steak. The cube steak that got the little dents in it, like the crisscross lines in it. I bought a little small pack of that. So I really don't like chicken fried steak, but I'm going to make that because somebody asked me to make it with some gravy. I got a couple of cans of corn. I got a bag of mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna make some homemade mashed potatoes, some chicken fried steaks and gravy, some corn. Yeah, so and then fry a couple of pieces of chicken because I got a feeling I'm really just doing this video for my supporters. I'm not sure if anybody in my house really like chicken fried steak. That's why I only bought like a little 4-pack, and so I'm gonna do that and fry a couple pieces of chicken for tomorrow. Hey, who is that? Hey, Mr. Spence, how you doing? Yes. So that's my plan for tomorrow. I did get invited out on Monday though. All I know is Chicago food's amazing, Susie and coffee. I did get invited out on Monday to a small gathering, but I don't know if I want to go because I feel like working. When I say I feel like working. Um, I got all my ingredients for my seasoning. I got some more orders that came in for my seasoning. Um, I feel like making seasons. So I was like, I don't know if I really want to go out on Monday because I want to prep and start doing seasonings on Monday because I feel like today, I'll do my schedule is set for me. It's like today I do on the couch, then I do Twitch later, then on Sunday I'm gonna go live and cook Sunday dinner, and then on Monday I want to make seasoning, bag, and I have to make more labels. I gotta make season. I gotta bag seasoning for on Tuesday. I had everybody stuff out the door. So it's like I really don't want to do anything. I feel like I just want to work. So I might not take my girl up on the offer to come out on Monday because I want to try to learn to stick to a program, to a schedule. I may not always be on time, but I want to say, if I say I'm going to do it that day, I want to try to make myself actually do it. So I already set and planned my schedule up for this weekend. And so I think that's why I'm going to stick to it. Let's manifest. If y'all won the lottery, oh, okay. Let's manifest. This is Taylor's question. If you won the lottery, where's the top three things? What's the top three things you would do? And you taking the lump sum or you taking the what they give you annually and stuff. First of all, to answer your question, if I was to win the lottery, I'm taking the lump sum, pay the taxes, and y'all already know what I'm gonna do. I'm going full hard into my business. That's the on the couch topic. Yes. So in the comments, if you win the lottery, what are the top three things that you would do? Will you take the lump sum or will you take the take it yearly? Definitely lump sum. One, pay all my bills. Yes. That's top three would be like pay all your bills. Because everybody in America want to, since we do live in the USA and they thrive on credit, 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 paying your bill would be the first thing. The first thing that I would do too. Because where we live at, they thrive on credit. If you ain't got credit, you ain't got nothing. You can't get nothing. It's hard to get something. You probably can, but it'll be high percentage rates and all that type of stuff. So most definitely, the first thing that I think anybody would do would pay all their bills. Get out of debt. Because debt, ooh, child, debt is a killer. So I believe everybody will get out of debt. Once I get out of debt, pay my taxes, get out of debt, and then sit down and make a plan. So, like me, since I'm already doing something, after I pay my bills, pay my taxes, bike my money, I will then get with a professional marketer person because I want to work with a marketing team. I will have a consultant marketing team to help me market my product. I will make sure all my licenses and assurances for my company is all across the board. I will rent some type of little building, turn it into a manufacturing warehouse because I told you this a long time ago. What I said, I should say yes, pay them taxes so Uncle Sam don't come for you. Yes, definitely go into hiding. Susie said she going into hiding. Julie said she going into hiding. But you know what? You probably will have to because some states make it mandatory that you reveal that you won. In Maryland, you don't have to do that. You can hire a lawyer or somebody to do your in-between person and you don't have to reveal. Some states it's mandatory that you reveal that you're the winner, and some states you don't have, the winner don't have to be revealed. Check your state. Because if your state one of the states that if you win the big lottery and you don't have to reveal yourself, a lawyer, you can hire a lawyer to do all your stuff, then you don't have to hide. Only way they're gonna know if you tell them. You're gonna be like Bow Wow grandmother on lottery. When he told her don't tell nobody, by the time he got from downtown, the whole damn neighborhood was in the house. By the time he got from downtown, the whole damn neighborhood was in the house. Grandma, seriously? That was so crazy. um, yeah, gotta be put in the trust. Just pay them taxes. Uncle Sam will get you. Most definitely go and hide it. Some people say put something in trust. Um, yeah, I watch documentaries on lottery winners or something. It's crazy. I have seen a lot of documentaries on lottery winners, but some of them still got their money, when some of them lost their money in years. But one was so sad with this African American man. This white lady took him for all his money, but she ended up going to jail. But he didn't get, because he killed. She killed him. She killed him. Got his money, killed him. And but she did end up going to jail. That was so sad. Um yeah, so when you do gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you got the right people in your corner, the right backing. But I most definitely will, like I said, I most definitely pay my taxes, pay off my bills, um put some money in the savings, put some money in the check-ins. Most definitely give my children, my immediate family, the ones that I gave birth to, most definitely give them something for they could build on whatever they want to do. I most definitely would do that. And then after I do that, like I said, I will hire some type of consulting marketing team to help me take my brand to another level. I always say I wanted my own manufacturing warehouse because I don't want no one else to make my stuff. I want to make it myself. So I want my own. Y'all know B Love don't talk about it no more, and I don't know if she still got it. Remember, she opened up a manufacturing warehouse. B Love opened up a manufacturing warehouse, but we haven't heard or seen anything else about it since she made a couple of videos and about it. But I don't even know if she still have a warehouse, but yeah, gotta get a financial planner. Yes. She owned up a manufacturing warehouse, and that's what I want to do. I don't know if she's still work out of. I don't know what's going on with it, because she haven't had any videos on it. But if y'all remember, she opened up a warehouse in the state that she lived in. It do. When you went big, Biggie Smalls said, more money, more problems. Y'all know that song? More money, more problems. And never lie. Never lie. I get a couple of coins and it causes more problems. I get a couple of coins more than I'm used to. Get $1,000 more than I'm used to, and shit cause problems. Can you imagine how much? Can you imagine how much more? Child, let me take a drink on that one. Mm. So yeah, so that would be my thing. I don't even think I move on my apartment right now, cause I'm content. I'm so content with it. I'm in a sense of contentment where I'm at now. But I most definitely, that's my dream, is get my own spot where I can manufacture my products. So I most definitely do a financial planner, get a consultant marketing team, and find me a spot, and get all my ducks in a row, and have my own little manufacturing company. Yes, make bad financial decisions. Yes. Look, Chelsea said, I don't need a financial planner at that point. She said she trusts no one. Yes. I'll use chat for my planning. I use GPT chat for my planning. I know. What is GPT? See, I don't know nothing. What is GPT chat? But yeah, but that most definitely is yeah, but you know what, Susie? Some people have to work. It could like idle hands. Some people used to the grind. Getting up at a certain time. Some people are not meant to like lay around the house and not do nothing. Especially they're used to working and they've been working for years. It's like the most they can't get that feeling of I gotta be doing something out of my system. If it's just a little something, they have to have a productive day. Gotta have a productive day. And I think that is just fine. That means that he could still work, but he ain't gotta work hard. He ain't gotta go every day if he choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Because he know he has a nest egg. But some people just need that because it's just like you're used to it and it's like a feeling. Okay, we'll talk more chat about GPT when we get on Discord. It's amazing. Oh yes, I need to know because I have no idea what that is. He said, "Yep, yep, yep. That's my husband, and that's why he rarely uses his vacation days." I know, Susie. It sounds like you probably got to make him do a timeout, and ain't nothing wrong with that. It sounds that's a product of a man that was raised right, and he know what he's supposed to be doing when it comes to family, wife, and self sufficient, and taking care of his own. I applaud you for for was able to get someone like that in your life. Because these days it's so hard to find someone, either a man or a woman, with that type of commitment in their soul. Yes, working together, working by itself, working together. I feel like I wouldn't change anything in my life drastically, and I will only tell a select few people. That's good, Taylor. That's good, Taylor. Because that means that right now you're in a position in your life where that things are going well for you, that you have solidified what you want out of life, and that you have a map. You have a roadmap of the things that you want, and you're probably already living within your plan. So when you do hit, like you said, nothing drastically will change because you probably again you feel like you're already in a good space, and that's good. And with that being said, you wouldn't be one of those ones that were like, when you get that money, you so excited you would just unconsciously spend it because you're not used to it. But when you're used to having something, you used to structure and building and planning, and you feel like you're already in a good space in your head and in your life. When that do come about and come around, you're able to handle it better on a financial level. Hey, Katie, what's up? I'm fine. Welcome, Katie. Because I'm telling y'all, we got over 250 something followers here, and we should always have at least 100 plus in the house when this Twitch come on. But we always stuck in the low teens. So I applaud you guys to make sure that your notifications is on, because I appreciate the follows. I appreciate everyone who don't know anything about Twitch, who was afraid to get on this app, but got on here just for your girl. And I want you guys to get all the usage out of it. So when we do come live, you know that you subscribed and followed and downloaded this app for a reason. So make sure that everything is on. What you say? Tell us, say, wow, you're preaching, so see, because that's a word. What a beautiful way for me to reflect on my life. Oh yes, I am, because Taylor, I want to get there, because I understand exactly what you were saying. I want to get there, and I feel like I will be one of those people, not unconsciously overspending, but I feel like I would be one of those people that would dive in hard, because not saying that I never had anything, but just to say that I have always struggled for anything that I had. And I always worked hard, but sometimes I never overcome. I always get more pushbacks and I get come ups. So if I was to hit something like that, I wouldn't say that I would most definitely need a financial planner. And like Chelsea said, it's hard out here because it's hard to trust anybody. But you know, if you find someone who's in that field, just make sure that you get a lot of recommendations, a lot of look over their resumes, you know, and stuff like that to make sure that you're gonna get the best person that fits your situation in that moment. Because I do feel like that I'll have some type of control, but I do feel like I may will splurge a little bit, but more so splurging not on a particular type of lifestyle, but splurging and trying to be a bigger boss than what I am. You know, as far as like seeing where I see my business to be. I think, and I would have to be careful with that part. That's why I think unconsciously I would jump in too fast at because I'm so anxious about, you know, getting my season out here, getting to be a household name in everyone's kitchen that I will have to really move carefully, you know, so that I wouldn't be taken advantage of. Um, oh, thank you, Katie. Yes, coffee. Everyone is here. Is amazing. Oh, thank you, Katie. So yeah, so that's what and when you know that about yourself going into a big win like that, I think you would just be a winner on top. Because sometimes we don't know ourselves and we don't get the time to learn ourselves. But if you know who you are as a person, you know, and you're in touch with your personality, and you know the things that can wreck you, or you know the things that can save you, then when you do something like that, if you get a big win like that, you know how you're going to handle it and which direction that you're going to lead towards, or which way the things that you need to do, you know. So I do see in the future, you know, Lord willing, you know, every day it's not promised, but I try to live my life godly. You know, when I say try to live my life godly, no, I don't go to church, but I believe in the man upstairs. I believe in respect. I believe in honesty. I believe in, you know, telling stuff like it is, and I have faith in myself, and no matter how much, I always got faith in other people. I always got faith. I believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt, and I always, you know, with no shadow of a doubt, I always try to treat people the way I would want someone to treat me in my encounters with them. Ah, we got another follower. We got another follower. Hey. Yes, thank you. She said that's great. When you got great potential, you deserve a follow. Yes, thank you, boo. Thank you, Katie. Yes, Kate. Can I suggest you something if you are okay with it? Sure. I do all opinions. All what we do is that our platform is like I take everybody's opinion in consideration. I should get some dope stuff. You know what? I did that. Um, Katie, as far as like my channel, she said I should get some dope stuff for your channel to attract more followers and viewers. When you say dope stuff, are you talking more on a line of like what's that stuff called? Merch? I did all that overlays, animation, starting and ending so and emotes and etc. Actually, I do this type of work for people like logos, animation, and stuff. Would you like to see more examples? Um, sure. You can email me at Soulful Blogs, Soulful Blogs, SOULFULT blogs. B is in Victor, LOGG. Well, unfortunately, I do have a Discord, but due to a lot of, you know, we don't get the Discord out. What we can do is that we can communicate through email. I'm very tight knit with my Discord and my Discord family because of trolls and things like that. But you most definitely we can talk through email. Again, it's, soulfultvlogs at gmail.com. silverseavlogs at gmail.com. And we could start our communication that way. Yeah, but so most definitely, winning the lottery is like 1,000 to 1, 1,000,000 to 1. But just like to manifest something like that, that would be exactly what I would do with it. I would go all in as far as just amping up the business, being the boss that I see that I am in my head. Cause I just see myself behind that desk, signing some paychecks, call people, you late for work? What's the problem? Why you ain't here? Sorry. You fired. Sorry. No, I wouldn't do that. I would be an awesome boss. I would be an awesome boss. Thank you, Susie. I think I would be an awesome boss, but I would look forward to hiring family members. Um, I would look forward social T blogs. Here is your email. Oh, so now that we have all the dream of our goals, let's do what we can to achieve them. Now, for no reason not to start. That means that we got to start playing the lottery. If we talking about if we yes, I do have an IG. It's Sofo T. It's Sofo. It's that little at symbol. You're gonna see some pictures of some yellow cupcakes because I cook and stuff. So you're gonna see some pictures. It's Sofo. So it's SOULFU. Child, I don't even know my own IG. It's S to Sam OULFU. Sofo T. And it's gonna be a picture of some yellow cupcakes. So we have to start playing the lottery. That's the whole thing. To manifest a lottery win, my sister played the lottery. Now we gotta take the baby steps. We can now bump waiting for the lottery to make your dreams come true. Oh, so what's the baby steps? Oh, my baby steps is Tuesday. I'm manifesting the savings. I'm trying to learn to save, not to dig in. Hey, what's up, Tom? Where you come from, baby? I didn't know you was in here. Manifestation is real. My thing is too, is that when I was having this discussion with my sons, is that I'm trying to manifest a savings. I am no longer starting to dig in. I'm trying to learn to separate my business account from my personal private account, and which they're already separated. But when I say learn to separate me, I have to learn not to dig in, because I could have really been further than what I'm just being true, transparent, not putting anybody into my business. But when you own a business, this is one of the reasons why your business don't flourish. Is that what I did and I've been doing for so long. It's not that I have not been making money on my business end to make my business successful. It's just that it's at a stagnant, because what I tend to do is that when I run out of things in my personal life, when the funds are low in my personal life and I need some food, or I need some toilet paper, or I need some tissue, or I need to do this, or I need to do that, I tend to dig into my business account and start grabbing from there to fulfill the things I need in my personal life. And then I look at my business account and it said you done made X, Y, and Z for that month. And I'd be like, I did? And I'll show my sons. I'll be like, they said I made this month in my business account. I said, but where at? But then when I look at all the transactions that I did, because I'm pulling away from my business funds to cover missing things in my personal area, it affects me. So like I literally just told the people in my household that I don't care to fuck if we need toothpaste, toilet paper, a case of water, some dish detergent. I will not be pulling anything out of my business account, because I'm not even at the point where that I could pay myself. I'm at the point in that area where that I have enough to consciously to re-up, buy buy sanitation stuff for the business, and then I could have something there. So I'm not even at the point where I could pay myself. But once I start saving and be true to myself and to stick on my word on what I'm not going to do, I think in the next 2 or 3 months I could get to the point, once I let it build, I could start then probably paying myself a weekly salary off my business. But all that dipping and diving because I don't have on a personal end, and I think and I think that, oh, I look at the business account and I be like, well, shit, it's mine. And the attitude that you carry, and this is the truth, as a small minority black business owner, the attitude that I carry towards my business is so wrong, and that's why I'm trying to change my attitude towards my business. And I said that, yeah, 10 to 1, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 play the numbers all the time. So, in the attitude that I carry towards my business, is I have to change that mindset because I don't have a CFO. In my business, I am the CFO, which is the Chief Financial Officer. I am the CEO. I am the owner. I am the 100% everything when it comes to my business. So I don't have no one to look up to. I don't have a board to answer to. I answer to nobody but myself. So when I see that I'm short on this end and I look at this end and my eyes are like, well, damn, I be like, T, do you have an Apple on Instagram? No, I have it's some pictures of some cupcakes. See, I don't have my phone. My phone is in my bedroom charging. It's some pictures of some yellow cupcakes. It should be the at symbol, SOULFU. So faux T. Because the L was out. I couldn't get the L. So it's just the at symbol, SOUL, F is in Frank, U, then the T. And it's some yellow cupcakes. And so I would look at my account and be like, "This is my money. I can do what I want to do." Having that nonchalant attitude towards the capital that's in your business is wrong, and I'm realizing that now. And so I'm trying to change that attitude. Um, because like I said, I do it all by myself. I'm a sole proprietor. I'm the sole everything. Oh, let me see. Yes, that's it right there, Chelsea. Um, it's at SOULFUT. And it's some pictures of, that's it right there. The young lady, white chocolate, amazing. She put it in. And it's a picture of some yellow cupcakes. So I'm trying to that's you welcome, baby. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so busy concentrating on what I'm talking about. You just follow me on IG. Can you please I will. Right now I don't have my phone in front of me. It's all the way in another room on the charger. But I will. Um because I'm so busy talking about. Sometimes when I talk about certain things, I get so passionate, and I could just talk, 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 even if it's not even making sense to anyone, but it's making sense to myself. So, so that's my goal this year. That's my goal this year is to stop being nonchalant with my business, and just because I see what's there, I can't be like carry the attitude with that it's mine. Can't nobody stop me. I'm going to spend it. But you fuck your business up that way. You fuck your capital up that way. Thank you, Susie. You fuck yourself. And I'm not in the business of fucking myself. So if you're not in the business of fucking yourself, then you have to be able to, you have to have discipline when it comes to having access to your own capital if you want your business to build and be strong. I've been doing this whole thing for over 10 years. I started this whole flower thing, I'm gonna say maybe about 5 years ago, and I just started the seasoning thing. It have not been a year yet. Um, and I wanted to be successful, I'm trying to build, like we talked about, building what's that thing called, generational wealth. Right now, I'm just trying to build a small business, a small manufacturing business. Because I say manufacturing because I don't want no one else to touch my stuff. I feel like just like when I saw when B Love was doing her thing and she had her recipe out there and she was using all these different manufacturing companies and to test her stuff, and once she get in the ingredients and the amount and what she was using, she would do videos on when they used to give her the stuff back, and she used to have to test it to make sure that it's the way it is when she do it in her kitchen, because I wanted to be the exact same way. I don't want to put my stuff in a manufacturing hand and they get it, and then when they give it back to me, nah, this is not mine, because I did that back in the day with my flour. I reached out to a manufacturing company. I gave them all the ingredients for my flour. They then sent me the flour and they sent me pictures of it. It did not taste nothing like my flour. It was a lighter tint in color and all this other stuff. And the man was like, well, you gave us the ingredient. I said, yeah. And I said, but it didn't have the same flavor. The tint and color was off. It did. I don't know. Did you use exactly what I told you to use? And so they didn't want to move any further with me because I told them we had to go back to the drawing board. And they claimed this cost hundreds of dollars. I say, how it costs hundreds of dollars to make up a batch of flour that only cost me $50. Right now, Katie, I get you, and I love that you out here entrepreneuring for yourself and stuff like that. But I'm right now in a segment. What I'm doing right now, I'm hosting right now. So again, I got you on IG. I gave you my email, and once I get finished this between after the holiday, we could get together and talk. And you could give me some samples of your work and things like that. Because I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you or anything. But I'm in the middle of my on the couch. What son say? mm. Mm. So, yeah, so that's what I mean, y'all know I love my ice. mm. I swallowed. Oh, something serious wrong with me. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyways, hey, Wanda. She said, hey, Lady T, I hope everything starts going your way, the right way. We are all out here just trying to make it the best way we can. And you got your hustle going. I enjoy looking at your food videos, and trust me, I go and make whatever I see you fix. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's very inspirational because we all we all, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. We want to get to the point where I like that I make money in my sleep. That's the true reality of this whole process. This whole YouTube situation, this whole selling stuff on my website. We all want to get to the point with that. When our 9 to 5 in, we don't the pay. See, if you it's nothing wrong with 9 to 5. Been there, done that. You got to be fortunate enough if you could get that. But at the end of the day, when that 9 to 5 in, that money stop. It don't start back up until you clock in the next day. Reality. It's the truth. It don't start back up until you clock in the next day. So at the end of the day, we want a residual that constantly going, that's constantly feeding into your worth, into your net worth. And that's what a hustle is all about. That's why people get into digital marketing, drop shipping, trying to form a business. At the end of the day, I'm at the point in my life that I literally make money while I'm asleep. Is it a whole lot? No. But it's enough to keep me saying, I want to keep doing this. I want to keep going because I'm sleeping and my numbers are still rolling. So when I wake up, my money never stops. It's just not where I want it to be because we want to be at a certain level when it comes to an income. But I am in a point in my life that if I keep doing things right, far as like my business, my online business, my YouTube, this Twitch and everything, I'm constantly making money while I'm asleep. And that's everybody's dream that you want to do. And so, that's why the hustle is real out here. You want to be able to go to bed at night and still make money and not have a care in the world and wake up knowing that you ain't stopped making money because you close your eyes. But when you're working them 9 to 5s, that money stop when you walk out that office, walk out that building, that revenue, it don't go any further. If you there for your 8, 9 hours, that's it. And when you get home, it don't start back up until the next day. We all want to get a point now like that that we're making money while we sleep. And doing what I'm doing now, this whole digital type situation, social media situation, that's what I'm doing. But I want to make it lucrative. I want to make it with the point that I could really help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at this point, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. Yes, manifesting, get those motivation juices flowing. You ain't never say nothing but the truth, Taylor. You ain't never say nothing but the truth, and it is. We gotta like hype each other up. I ain't the only one. I'm not the only Soul Squad member that's eligible and that got a mind that could make money while they sleep. We all got something that we could do to get it. I ain't saying the money is the end all be all, but we all know in reality is you have to have it to get somewhere in this world. Right now, you're speaking words of motivation. You speak in words of encouragement, and sometimes some people like myself just need to hear something like that. And you know why I speak it too, Katie? Because every now and then I need to hear it. I need to hear it. I should be better. I should be doing better with lives. I should be doing better with food cooking videos. I know this. I know this. But I say these things sometimes too because sometimes I need to hear it. I can tell people a lot of shit. But then when this camera in, don't do shit about it. So sometimes I have to speak on it and I have to say it because sometimes I need to hear it. There are days when I'm lazy. There are days I'm just laying around the bed and I should be on the live. But I choose not to. And it's wrong because if I want to constantly make this money, I need to constantly do what I need to do. And it's so easy to pick up this phone, pick up the camera, but sometimes it's like I don't have a conversation. What will I talk about? What would I even say? I don't know half the time until the camera come on. And you guys embraced it all. And I thank you for that. Tom said, I'm weak. Thank you, Susie. She said, well, Katie is taking a nap now. Oh, man. Yes. Probably is. But, yeah, so that's how this, and I like this because I came on the day, and said, you know what, I'm going to try to do this little segment breakdown. Always trying to re-innovate my channel or do something different just to see what pops off. So we did a little news update, what's going on in the world and what I seen. We did a little celebrity update because Cardi, my girl, I love K Michelle. I was excited about the news. I might not always do a celebrity update because there ain't too many celebrities out here that I really care for. But the ones that I like and I adore and I see come ups for them, I most definitely will share that information with you guys. Y'all know Cardi, my girl. K Michelle always been. K Michelle was my girl. K Michelle was my girl, period, ever since Love and Hip Hop. But K Michelle became my girl when she hit me up on IG and said, oh my God, you are my favorite YouTuber. I said, bitch, what? Who? Me, you? You look at me? Yes. And I showed that to Brandon and all that stuff. I ain't heard from the chick since. But just the thought that at that year, And that moment when I got that message on my Instagram, I was so excited. And I said, girl, you one of my favorite singers. I love you. And she ain't never respond back. That been about 5 years ago. But just to say, the fact is, you never know who's watching you. You know what I'm saying? We never know who's watching you on the street because everybody and their mother look at all this social media stuff. That K Michelle want to play, and I will gladly give her one. I will gladly give her one. She could come eat at my house anytime she want. Trust that one. Is that she ain't never lied. You are my favorite YouTuber as well. Oh, thank you, Kat. Thank you, Wendy. I ended up meeting Lovely. How did I meet Lovely Mimi? How did I meet Lovely Mimi? Did she hit me up or I hit her up? I forgot how me and Mimi met. Mimi came to my mother's house. Mimi been to my house. My sons done drool all over her. Me and her done talked on the telephone. Another video, POA video with me with her and her kids. When she moved to California, she let me know she had moved to California, but I haven't talked to her about 2 years. But yeah. Yeah, and I heard Cardi is in court, and I should have put that in my news segment, celebrity news. I forgot about that too. She's in court, and she's in court being hilarious. Cardi is funny. I don't know who's telling the truth, her or that lady, but so far I don't think that lady getting no $24 million because Cardi got witnesses, and these witnesses are pretty much backing up everything Cardi saying. So this girl ain't getting no money. This girl couldn't remember what Cardi supposedly hit her at. She said Cardi spit on her, she scratched her. Yeah. And then you following behind her with a camera in her face while she's trying to go to an OB appointment. Let's make all this shit make sense, okay? And it's not just because I'm a fan of Cardi, because I always believe in right is right, is wrong is wrong. I don't think because you're any type of superstar that you're put on top, that you're put on a pedestal, that whatever you do is always right. You know, at the end of the day, you're a human being. You put your pants on the same way I put my pants on. So let's not go there. But you know what I'm saying? But if someone's lying, someone's lying. Okay? And yeah, I just realized she don't want to be a security guard no more. That's all I'm saying. Cardi lady. They asked Cardi to describe her son. Cardi called a lady something that she looked like. I'm like, she looked like she could secure a building. I said, girl, if you don't shut the heck up, I died laughing. There's something wrong with that girl. She is funny. But hey, at the end of the day, if you can't use your attributes, your brains, or anything to get a side hustle, to get a come up, you know, people will get a chance to try to sue. So I don't think she's going to win. I really believe the case is going to be thrown out. That whole incident is not worth no $24 million. You know, it's not. Whatever lawyer you got, you didn't get a good lawyer, because lawyer's supposed to let you know whether or not you got a case. And if a good lawyer listened to your case and he could have been like, no, I can't help you, she must got one of those lawyers that's out trying to get paid too. Because if she trying to sue for $24 million, quite sure he gonna get like four million or something off of it. So she got a cruddy lawyer who's not looking out for her best interests. They see money and they see in the way, because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that you're going to be in debt to that lawyer, because I feel like you probably may lose this case. And if you probably may lose this case, who covering those lawyer fees? Unless you got one of them lawyers who like, you don't pay unless we win. I'll be looking for a banner like that, because at the end of the day, if it turned out that all my lies and don't nobody believe it and this case get thrown out, you ain't sending me a bill. Remember, you told me you don't get paid unless we win. Bama, we didn't win. So kudos, adios. I'm out the door. Okay? Yeah, 24 million is such a stretch. It's scratch. It's crazy. And trust me, it's a lot of lawyers out there that ain't nothing but crooks. You know that's right, Wendy. Do anything for clout. That's what Cardi said. Hey, Cardi, that's her record. Her and her husband, her and her ex, alleged almost ex, do anything for clout. I love that song too, son. Like her ex-husband. Yeah, witness said they didn't see the scratch, no scratches. Yeah. Actually, the doctor said that the young lady who's suing Carly attacked his receptionist. They said she attacked the receptionist. Now they seen her do that, the security guard lady. Say my bitch on y'all ass, Kim K. Who is Kim K? Who is Kim K? Kim Kardashian? That's only Kim K I know of. I knew that's what you were talking about, Kim Kardashian. That was only Kim K I know. It was his verse, yeah. And the receptionist could have sued, but didn't. The receptionist could have sued the security. Because the security attacked the receptionist. Oh, you say on that song, okay. So yeah, this lady's trying to get a come up, and trying to get a come up, you making yourself look foolish. I ain't gonna say making yourself look stupid, but you making yourself look foolish. And in court, wasting the taxpayers' money. Not the state, because I don't live in whatever, California, whatever. But you know, that's wasting people's time. It's wasting this way. Hey, see the star still hanging there. Yeah, it's wasting people's time. You know, it's just crazy. But yeah. So I love it. I love the fact that I initially started out with this on the couch with not having anything to say. You know, even before I came on here, I was running a little bit late, but I was like, I ain't got nothing to talk about. I said, I didn't even get anything. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go in here and do what I do. And that's what we did. And you guys really helped me out. Taylor, thank you so much. You laid out the foundation that got the on the couch started. And that's what I'm talking about. But you guys, don't forget, if you have anything that's interesting or any interesting topic or anything that's going on and you needed advice about something, that's what On the Couch is all about. It's about venting, getting shit up off our chest. You know, sometimes it's better to listen to a bunch of strangers than listen to the people in your surroundings around you, because they could be your downfall. So if you have anything that you feel like you need some advice on, or you just need to hear it come out a certain way to see if you're on the right track with it, man, give me an email at sobertvlogs@gmail.com. So I'll send you the Powerball numbers. It's a therapy session called Sober Tea. Hey, but like every video, I am not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I am not a licensed professional of any kind. What I talk about nothing but life experiences and how I will handle a situation if it was me. That the last thing I don't know about tomorrow. But Sober T told me to do this, and now I'm fired. Sober T told you what she would do, and now you're fired. So you did what she said that she would do. I ain't say it was gonna work for you. So at the end of the day, my stuff is all about life experiences and how I would do things and how I would, get at a situation. And you got to take it from there. But I love you so, squad. Your girl is out. I am going to make sure I do this right this time so we can do this on a premiere, because I am so very interested in what people would do if they manifest a lottery win in their life. Say, I'm staying with my old lady. I know that's right, son. So until the next On the Couch, I'm going to pick this up. It usually take about an hour to hour and a half for this to download. Read, tell, a comment. I got another topic. How do you take care of a thirsty heifer? I mean, woman who's trying to get your man. Honey, We'll do that next week because I damn sure would need one. Girl, that's a good one. I ain't got my phone. Somebody got to write that down or screenshot that. Yeah, I like that. We gonna say that for next week. With that, she said, all right, that sounds good. Yes. Oh, it's Soulful Tea Blogs. It's Soulful Tea Vlogs. V as in Victor, LOGS at gmail.com. If you have any topic or any advice that you want the Soul Squad to help you with, for us to help you with, and yeah, just let us know. I am out Soul Squad. I'm premiere this on this next channel, and I'll see you guys tonight. Hey, go grab your drink, go grab your gummies, go grab your blunt, because we'll be here.